Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Colby's Corner. Yeah, we're starting right now in a very weird location. My AirPods are in the way. I have on a pink sweater. Well, it's Wednesday. I'm filming this on Wednesday, so Wednesdays we wear pink. But I have my bonnet on. And we're in my bathroom because I was getting ready to get ready for bed and stuff like that. Obviously I need to shower because I have this sweater on, so stuff like that. But I wanted to also film the intro of this video because why not? My plan in this video is to be watching Christmas horror movies. This is gonna go in my cinephile diary series. I don't know what part of because I was doing this is episode 5 of my cinephile series, episode 6, but I don't know what episode this is, so I don't know. But this is gonna be a part of my cinephile series, and I'm gonna be watching Christmas horror movies. And the movies I have lined up are Krampus, of course. I have seen it before, but it has been a while. I think it's been 2 years since I've seen it. It's definitely been since last Christmas, so I honestly do not remember how it goes, but I think I want to watch Krampus. I want to watch Black Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to watch the one from the 70s or the remake. Who knows? But I want to watch that. And I want to watch Gremlins because I've never seen Gremlins. And then if we can get to a fourth movie, I want to watch this movie called The Children. I think it is called The Children. It's about these children who rebel on Christmas Eve or something like that. But yeah, that's what we're going to watch in this video. But there are other Christmas. Tell me which ones I should do. So I'm thinking about doing one of the cinephile series, one of my cinephile videos. I'm thinking about doing one of my videos where I watch movies. I'm thinking about watching all of the those stop motion animated films from Rankin Bass. I'm thinking about watching all of those and really possibly ranking them. I'm thinking about that. That would be cute. So I'm thinking about that. I think that is one I am going to do. But I'm also thinking about watching Christmas romance movies or something like that, or modern Christmas movies, because there's a few that came out this year. There's that. I want to watch that Christmas movie that came out this year with Jack Black, and he's Satan or something, but he's also Santa Claus. So I don't know. I want to watch that. I want to watch that Hot Frosty movie, but that's a romance. So I'm should I just watch a video? Should I just make that video that I'm thinking of? Should it be called watching modern Christmas movies, and I just watch modern Christmas movies of all genres? Would that be cute? Are y'all seeing me? But yeah. I'm gonna go hop in the shower, get ready for bed, and then I think I'm gonna watch Krampus. And yeah, I will come back to y'all with my thoughts, and yeah, hopefully y'all know how this goes. Unless, you know what, if you're new here, you finna find out how it goes. And how it goes is ghetto, but it's ghetto fabulous. So yeah, I will see y'all after I watch Krampus, I think. Hello, you guys. Gonna try to get my Christmas tree in the back so we can be, festive. I just finished Krampus, and whoa, that ending eats. The ending eats, and I low-key want a sequel, because not that this story needs any more. I get it's supposed to be an ending, but I like that idea of I would like to see that explored, kind of how he, oh my goodness, sorry, I'm a mess. How let me spoil. If you have not seen Krampus, go watch it. It is a pretty good movie. I would rate it very high on Christmas movies, because it does make me feel even though it's a horror movie and stuff like that, it still has those core themes of, sorry, this lighting's a mess. Just ignore. Because it still has those core, or maybe I should sit up. I'm gonna sit up. Okay, because it still has those core themes of family and togetherness and celebrating what you have and stuff like that, which is always, a part of a Christmas movie, and it just does that through horror. Now I'm looking now at the description of this, and I don't know if this is the legit description, but it says that this is a horror comedy, and that is where I'm gonna give it a mark. Because yes, it is funny at times, but if it really wanted to be a horror comedy, but I don't even know if it's actually trying to be a horror comedy. It just says that on this one description. So let me see. Like, it says a horror / comedy. I think if it really wanted to be a horror comedy, it should have leaned into the comedic aspects just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Like that, yeah. Because sometimes I can't tell, like, what I'm supposed to take serious and what I'm not supposed to take serious. Or just, the tone feels uneven at times, I guess. Like, sometimes I'm just like, and I get like that, like it's gonna be like that because it's a horror and a comedy, but like I just think like one more edit of this story and like we got it. But yeah, I love Toni Collette a lot. Every time I see her, I'm just like, she's so fab. I love her. And yeah, my favorite scene literally was when all the toys attacked. They were like fighting the toys in the attic. That was my favorite part. I loved that. They ate that so bad. And like that's where I'm like, this is where I'm feeling like this is a horror comedy. Like I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. And I just feel like everything else kind of like, it's like I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling what I felt in that moment. But this was a really good movie. So I think I would rate it right now, at least, like a 4-star. I think 4 stars. Originally it was like 3.5. Oh my goodness. I'm getting like, I don't even know if that's a pimple or a mosquito bite. How is it a mosquito bite? And we're in winter. Like, why? Why are things happening to me? But yeah, I would give Krampus a 4 out of 5 stars, and I will be watching this next Christmas and Christmas. Like, this is just really, really good, and I really love that. And I think I just love Krampus as a character as well. I think he's so like versatile, and like there's so many things you can do with him, and I just feel like there's so much Christmas lore that is just untouched. Like, even though I'm looking now, there's like a bunch of Krampus movies allegedly. Like there's Krampus Origins, Mother Krampus, Krampus Unleashed, Krampus The Devil Returns, Krampus The Reckoning. Like, oh my god, Krampus The Christmas. Like, how many I guess there's a bunch of Krampus movies I've never heard of. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Sorry, I saw this movie and I'm like, what is that? Let me see. But yeah, so next I think I'm gonna watch Black Christmas from the 70s, I think, and I'll come to y'all about that. But we're looking good because Krampus, that was it. That hit the spot. Also, side note, this is not Christmas at all, but why do I want to watch that football movie on Tubi with Noah Beck? I really like Noah Beck for some reason. Like, something about him, I'm just like, you seem really cool, and I kind of want to watch the movie just to see what's going on. But next time I see y'all, we will be watching Black Christmas. I also might be showing y'all footage of me putting Christmas lights up, but it's like dark outside, and I don't really have like a camera stand, so I'm like, where? I don't know. Y'all will see. But yeah, that's the end of this. Those are my initial thoughts on Krampus. That was a really cute movie. Me calling it cute, like it's not, like the children, it literally ends with the children getting thrown into the pits of hell, but sometimes that's what they deserve. You guys. I just watched this short film called Tree Revenge. And why was that kind of the best thing? Excuse the lighting, but why is that kind of the best thing I've ever seen? So basically the plot, because you probably haven't heard of this. This plot is the plot is about these, like, it's from the okay, hold on. I'm trying to find it. So the film is called, oh my god, my eye. Excuse that. I was in the shower and yeah, I got soap in my eye, but like it looks crazy on screen. Why should I cover that up? But or we'll move it over here. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so the film is called Tree Revenge. And basically it's about Christmas trees, and it kind of shows like the perspective of like how barbaric people who get like live Christmas trees are. And like it's this comedy, and it's like really like played up. So like you just see these, it's from the tree's perspective, and you just see like these humans acting absolutely nuts while they're cutting down the trees, and it's just like, oh my god, you monsters. And so yeah, it like goes through the whole process, and a lot of it is filmed like from the tree's perspective, like the camera is the tree, and I think that is done so well. I think the kind of, I guess I'll call it tropes, but kind of the Christmas tropes are played on so well, like, because the tree is sitting here like, what the hell are y'all doing to me? And it's like playing on this idea of how ridiculous like Christmas decorations are. Like, think about that. Like every year, every time around this year, a bunch of people just go get live chopped trees, put them in their living room for like a couple of days, throw decorations on it for some reason, and they just like leave it there until it's time, and then they go throw it out or they burn it. Like, that's so crazy. And so it plays on that, and I think it's just so smart. I think it's such a good film. It gets really weird at points, not in the weird ways that I know it's supposed to be weird, but like some of the jokes, I'm just like, oh, that's kind of weird, but not like weird in the way it's supposed to be weird. Because the end of this movie is so crazy. The trees get their, spoiler alert, please go watch it, please. Okay, so spoiler alert, the trees end up getting their revenge. They strangling people. This tree put its stump, well, not its stump, but like the bottom of it, the tree just shoved itself. I don't even know how to describe this. The tree smashes this baby's face in. It's like attacking everyone. It's one of the trees put like its stems through this one person's eye and then through the other person's eye and then pulled them together, and they like it was a mess. But it was also like kind of the greatest thing I've ever seen. So I think I want to give it 5 stars. I think I do. Either 4.5 or 5. Just in the half star being taken away, because like some parts, it just kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies, and not in the way I should be getting the heebie-jeebies, if that makes sense. Like, it was just like, is this the joke you're trying to make? Like, I was really trying to like, it was leaning somewhere that I don't want to laugh at. It was leaning somewhere I don't want to laugh at, and so yeah. But that was kind of a cinematic masterpiece. I think the next thing is I'm either going to watch is this film called The Children or Gremlins. But I might end up watching Gremlins because I can't believe I've never seen it. And I kind of want to be gagged by what I've been missing out on. But yeah, please go watch Tree Revenge. Or how would you say that? Not Tree Revenge, Tree Venge. Go watch Tree Venge. You can watch it on YouTube. It's only 16 minutes and it is actually amazing. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next clip, and I hope my eye does not look how it's looking right now, because oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah. I just watched Black Christmas, and whoa, why did that kind of eat? Why did that kind of eat? I feel like, okay, so I originally watched this on my laptop, but like it was glitching for some reason. It was pissing me off. So I feel like that messed up like the first half of the movie for me, because it just kept starting and stopping. I'm just like, oh my god, like, can I just get to the movie? But the part, like, spoilers ahead as well. Go watch Black Christmas if you haven't. The from the 70s. But the part, like the end, like the whole third act, I guess, is so good. It's so good. From her inviting a friend over, and you see, like, I don't think it's supposed to be like a mystery or like a, like, you don't know who the killer is. Like, it's obviously her boyfriend, you know? So, yeah, that's there. And so you see him, like, outside the house, and it's like, what the fuck is this weirdo? First off, I'm so glad that they put the anti-abortion man on to, like, he's the villain of this movie. Because it's just like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking, like, look at you. Look at you, like, look at the way you looking. You want me to have your baby? And he's like, it's not gonna be that much of an inconvenience. Like, no, I'm not having your fuck ass child. I am not having your fuck ass child. Like, I'm a college sorority girl. Like, I have a life to live. I have clubs to be in. I have parties to go to. I have men to be with. Like, why would I have your baby? And I'm so glad that Jess stood on it. Jess stood 10 toes. Like, no, I'm not having your baby. No, I don't want to fucking marry you. Like, this is fun. This is just pure innocent fun, and you're trying to make it something it's not. So, like, yeah, he fucking pissed me off with that shit. And yeah, so obviously he's like mentally ill or something. And like, he's in the house, and the calls are coming from inside the house, child. And once that happens, it's like, Lord, I don't know why Jess started pissing me off. Because at the end, in the third act as well, like near the end, they have Jess kind of just fall into like the regular, like, just dumb horror movie tropes. Like, the cop calls the phone, right? And he's like, get out the house. And Jess is like, she starts calling to her friends. She's literally screaming, calling to her two friends, like, guys, please answer, please answer. And like, they're not answering. So, and you know the killer's in the house, who like, girl, they're dead. They're dead. Like, just get out the house, girl. And so instead of trying to get out the house, she goes up there and bumps into the killer. And it's just like, girl. And she sees the bodies, and she's shocked. And I'm like, we already knew that. When they didn't answer you, girl, we knew they was fucking dead. So, like, yeah, but just stood for her. She took that little fireplace poker, and she did her big one. But, yeah, and the use of shadows is so fucking good. Like, because you know what the killer looks like because you've seen him earlier, right? But, like, they just have it where, like, literally all you can see is his eye. Like, they have, you know, like, the crack in the door, like, when you open it, like, there's a shot, and, like, you see only his eye, and that shit is so terrifying. Could you imagine opening a door and just seeing a fucking eye? Like, the fuck? But, yeah, even, like, when he's, like, running, they don't really show his face. And so, like, you just see, like, an arm move through the shadow. You see this pop out the shadow. You see this, and it's so good. It's so good. And then even though the ending doesn't make sense, like, the ending's supposed to imply that he's still there, like, he's still in the house. But, like, I thought she killed him. And then she didn't kill him. How did the police not take him into custody? And so, yeah, and I guess you could say, like, it's supposed to be someone else, but there's, like, a call. No, they have, like, him talking at the end, and it sounds just like him, and it's using, like, the same thing. So I'm like, that don't really make sense, but I get it. And, like, the ending where the credits roll and you just hear the phone ringing, and it's just, like, it's silent, and it's so good. It's really, really good. So, yeah, Black Christmas, I think I'm going to give 4.5 stars. And yeah, that was a pretty cute movie. Why do I want to watch the one from 2019, even though everyone says it's bad? Like, I looked at the ratings, I looked at a few Letterboxd reviews, and no one's saying it's a good movie, but I kind of still want to watch it. So next time y'all see me, I'm either going to be watching a Secret Third thing, or I might have watched Black Christmas, the remake. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts on Black Christmas. That was a nice time. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next clip. Whatever we watching. Christmas Evil I just finished, and I'm gonna let you know right now, that was the most miserable movie watching experience of my life. And it's not even because the movie was bad. I would give the movie a good like 3.5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd, because like It was good. It was fine. I do love the ending. The end of the movie is basically him like, I think he's like committing suicide low key. Like he drives the car off of like a bridge because he's just like, I'm done. Y'all don't y'all don't really want Santa Claus. Like he does that, but like it's edited as to where like he's just flying off like he is Santa Claus or something. So yeah. And like it's basic, and it's kind of sad honestly because it's about this kid, and like as a child he realizes that like Santa Claus isn't real through like a kind of weird encounter that his father has with his mom as Santa Claus, so that like traumatizes him. And so he's trying to like prove everyone that Santa Claus is real, so he like becomes Santa Claus, but he starts like killing people. Here, I guess he's just like slipping up, or like I think he's supposed to be doing it to naughty people, but I think he was, because he just started knocking people upside the head, so he just started killing people, right? And so yeah, that's basically the movie. And yeah, but I didn't even explain why this experience was so bad for me, because I'm watching it on this website, but it just kept pausing, and they would pause for like 5 minutes at a time, and I had to like reload the page, and it's just like, why are you like, why? And I was gonna try to watch it on my Xbox, but my Xbox isn't working, and it's just like, I, I hate it here. I hate it here. So that might be the last movie I watch of this video, if my computer will work with me. I might watch that Christmas Jack Black movie. Even though it's not a horror movie, I don't think. Jack Black is playing Satan, so like I could tie it into horror movie realm. But also I could watch Gremlins, because I told you I was gonna watch Gremlins, and I would be interested in watching that movie. So I don't know. But I'm also thinking about watching Interview with the Vampire, because I haven't watched that in a long time. And like, sometimes you gotta go back to your roots. So yeah. But Christmas Evil, I didn't hate it. And I kind of want to watch like a different version of that, because I do like that idea. And like there are quite a few films with like killer guys dressed up as Santa Claus. So I might just watch it. Sorry, the lighting is going crazy right now. I'm typing on my computer. I don't have an actual light, so it's just this is ghetto. But yeah, so either I will be back to y'all with a certain movie or not. Y'all will be finding out the same time as me. But yeah, it's just been a long night as well. Like, y'all, I am going through it, and I just don't know what to do. So I'm gonna drown myself in as many Christmas movies as I can just to feel something. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I don't know what I'm gonna watch, because I just pulled up Dear Santa on here, the Jack Black movie, but I also have Interview with the Vampire pulled up. So it's like, I don't know. I could click anything. I could click anything. But yeah, I will come back to y'all when I've watched something, or I will be concluding this video. Y'all will find out before I do. Well, no, you won't, cause, but, but that, how would I phrase that? Because you're not gonna find out before I do, because obviously I'm gonna make the decision before I upload this. But like, you're watching this, so you're gonna get the answer immediately. I'm not gonna get the answer immediately. So are you truly finding out the information before I am? I think the right wording would be, I'm acting ridiculous, but like, stay with me, because like, whoa, people say that a lot on YouTube. They're like, well, you'll find out before I do, and that's not true. You will find out quicker than I do, technically. Bye, you guys. Child. Why did I... Okay. Why did I just watch what's that? Dear Santa. I just watched Dear Santa. And why was that kind of the worst thing I've ever seen in my life? And the thing is, y'all. So I'm watching the movie. Because I had already seen it got bad reviews. So I'm like, why are the reviews so bad? And like, I still wanted to see it because the premise sounded interesting. If you don't know, the film is about this kid who writes, this is a pimple patch, sorry. He writes a letter to Santa, and he has dyslexia, so he accidentally writes Dear Satan. And so Satan comes out of nowhere and starts like granting him wishes. And like, it's not the best thing, ever, but like it fits. Like I was fully gonna give it 3.5 stars, because if I give you a 3-star, I'm just like, you're fine. You followed the beats fine. You didn't do anything like amazingly, but like this is good. This is good. And so like some of the humor was working. I think the kids are adorable. Jack Black is doing pretty well. So I'm just like, this seems like a fine movie. Like, why is everybody dogging on this movie? So I scroll on Letterboxd just to see, am I missing something? Like, was I reading shit wrong, or like what? And I saw a review that said worst ending ever. I checked my time. I'm midway through. That fucked me up, because I'm already like, damn, what the fuck is gonna happen? I'm thinking like, what bullshit is fin to happen? Spoiler alert. So okay. So the kid makes the third wish. After the third wish, Satan owns your soul, and like that's it, right? So the kid, like this is the big thing, right? The kid is being tempted to make his third wish. His parents are arguing that he has run away, and so he finally is making his third wish, and he wants his parents to be in love forever. And so obviously this is where shit goes wrong. Like this is where this is the big conflict. This is what's supposed to happen, right? And so he makes his third wish. Satan got his soul. And it seemingly just seems like the parents have fallen in love again. And, that's what happens, right? And so I think it fades to black. And then we see, after he has sold his soul, we see that he's just kind of being mean to people, because Satan has kind of taught him that, like, well, you're going to hell anyway, so you might as well just be nasty to everyone on your way out, right? But this kid has been really nice the most of this movie, right? And so he literally drags his teacher to filth. He's mean as fuck to the crosswalk lady. He stands up to his bully for the first time, but then gets punched and doesn't do anything about it. I don't know. And then the girl he likes is done with him, right? So this is the moment. This is the moment where the character has lost everything that truly matters. He has all his wishes. He literally has his soul taken. And so it's just like, okay, like this is where the shit happens, right? Then we fade to black again. And I don't know if it was fade to black the first time. But anyways, we fade to black. And there's just this random scene that feels like a horrible SNL sketch. And through this scene, we find out that none of the wishes count because they weren't evil enough. And then Jack Black is not actually Satan. This would have been a good twist if they actually wrote it well. Satan, who is Jack Black, is not Satan. He's actually just a demon. And Satan, who is not doing a better performance than Jack Black. So it's just like, anyway, Jack Black is not actually Satan. He's just a lower ranked demon. And all the wishes that he's done does not count. And so our main character I don't know. He just, everything just works out. And it was crazy. So we find out the wishes don't even matter. So this whole movie was just for nothing, because none of this shit even matters. Then the whole plot is kind of holding on that the family is still dealing with the death of a brother. Y'all, guess what? Jack Black, who is not Satan, somehow brings the brother back to life, and it's just like the brother's back. The dead brother is just back. The father gets a pony for Christmas, and everything is just whoop-de-damn-do. And just, I couldn't believe it. Like, this isn't serious, right? My Letterboxd review is going to say, don't piss me off. Don't piss, because what kind of movie does that? Like, what kind of movie just, like, this, like, everything just works out in, like, the protagonist didn't even have to do nothing. He didn't have to do. Everyone just like is just sorry for their behavior, and like is is I just couldn't believe it. Jack Black is not Satan, guys. He is Satan's lapdog, and all the wishes like could you imagine? Could you imagine like getting to the end of Aladdin and the genie's just like, you know what? I'm not actually a genie, and none of my wishes count. So actually, Aladdin, you get to be Prince Ali. You get to lie to Jasmine, and like everything just gets to work. Jafar, let's wipe out Jafar. Don't even worry about him. And it's just like, you know what? We're done. We're cool. Could you imagine? That's what that felt like. It's just like, I don't know. It just I think they were writing this and realized like they actually had to come up with like an idea to like go about this, and they just didn't want to, so they just kind of just fixed it all up. That just pissed me off so bad, because I was actually interested, like, how are we gonna get out of that? Like, Satan has your soul, like, what are you gonna do? And so it just all works out a little too well, and it doesn't make sense. Wow. And I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch a bunch of reviews dragging the movie so I can get my hatred out. But yeah, that was stupid as fuck. And that's gonna wrap up this video, because now I'm mad. Now I gotta actually watch like a good movie, because like that just pissed me off. That just pissed me off. But yeah, I will come back to y'all with the outro of this video, and we'll be on our way. Hello, you guys. I am here to... Ow! I just hit my knee. I just hit my knee so hard. I have my wired headphones in, so bear with me. But I'm here to wrap up this video because I don't think I'm going to watch any more movies like this. So... I'm gonna just run down, tell you my thoughts, like looking back on it, and then we'll get out of here. So, first we watched Krampus, which I gave 4 stars. Krampus is just a really good movie. I think it does what it's meant. Like, it's supposed to kind of just be like a twisted Christmas tale. Like, it gives you the I know my dog is not finna start playing with them chew toys while I'm recording. I know he's not. I know he is. Okay, I just had to send him to the pound real quick. I'm joking. But I feel like Krampus just does... I think it does a fine job of like what it's meant to do. I don't know how to explain it, because it's been a couple days since I've seen it now. But like I see what it's doing. Like, it gives you the trope of like, you know, family differences. The kid who doesn't believe in Christmas, but he still believes, and it's like, you know, it's a trial and tribulation. I do think the ending is really good. Like, spoilers. There's like, the ending is basically like, I think he makes a wish for his family to be back together. And is that what it is? He's like, I just want it to, you know, be like it used to be. And he gets his wish, but like, they're trapped in like a snow globe, and basically I guess they're just gonna have to repeat Christmas over and over again, like y'all, why does he do this to me? Give me this. I'm gonna have to like, before I start recording, I'm just gonna have to like steal all the toys away from my dog. Like, he literally does not play with the toys until I turn on my camera, and I just don't understand. Like, why are you trifling to me? Anyways, and I think it's good, but I give it not a 5-star. I give it a 4 and not a 5, because I think it doesn't, like, to give you a 5-star, like, I have no notes. A 5-star movie, I'm just like, no notes. This is just brilliant. Like, I love it. And so I have notes. I do have notes for Krampus. Like, I think we could amp the comedy up, because, like, I think they actually marketed this more as a comedy, actually. I might be lying. I might be thinking about a different movie. Or maybe it is Krampus. I don't know. I think it just could have been a little more, like, maybe one more rewrite, and we really could have ate down. But yeah, it's a perfectly fine movie. I will be watching it every Christmas, and like, yeah, I love it. Speaking of, I'm gonna actually talk about Dear Santa, because all the reasons I give Krampus 4 stars is why I give Dear Santa a half star. Y'all, I was rooting for that movie so bad because it just sounded interesting. Like, a kid writes a letter to Santa, misspells Santa, and Satan comes and grants him 3 wishes. Like that, it just, like, I would have gave it like a nice 4 star, because we were going, like, the comedy was not hitting, but I did find some things funny. Like, the comedy was very hit or miss. The movie was very, like, corny. Like, it gave Paramount Plus original. Like, that's what it was giving, and I'm fine with that. Like, I'm fine with a movie just giving you, like, okay, this isn't like a cinematic masterpiece, but like, it's okay. It's okay. So like, that's what I was giving. And I was like, is that why people are hating on it? Like, it was very, like, it was okay. It was okay. Some of the humor hit. Some of it, they have this long ass fart joke that goes on for far too long, but like, it's funny at parts. And so like, I was willing to give the movie a lot. And then the ending happened, and that shit pissed me off so bad, because as somebody who, like, I guess studies like storytelling and stuff like that, it's just not good. Like, it's just like, what competent person decided to end the movie like that? Like, it just, I don't like, it's like they're playing a joke on you. Like, I had actually invested a lot into this movie. Not a lot into this movie, but like, I cared, because you put our main character into this position where Satan, y'all, sorry, where Satan owns his soul, right? And so it's like, how is he going to get out of that? How is he going to learn a lesson and like get himself out of, like, I was interested to see like where the conflict with what we was gonna pull out, what tricks he was gonna pull. Like, I was ready. And it just cops out. It just drops all of that, and it's just like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Like, instead of us having to deal with anything, it's just wrapped up without the kid having to lift a finger. And it's just like, this cannot be serious. This cannot be serious. And then even, it's just not good. It's just not, like, even not from a, what's the word? Not from a, the word is slipping my mind, but not to be like, oh my God, I'm a filmmaker, like not even from that perspective. Like, just as I'm like, it's just not good. Like, it's just stupid. That movie is so stupid. And so I would give it like maybe 2 stars, but just because it pissed me off to like a crazy extent, I gave it a half star, because hell no, how dare you? So let's move to Treevenge. I watched Treevenge. Please go watch it. It's on YouTube. It's like a 16-minute short film. And it is about these Christmas trees who go on a killing spree because, like, think about how traumatic being a Christmas tree around this time is. Like, you were just snatched from the forest, chopped down, you were plugged into the floor, you were decorated with like, it's just a humiliation ritual at this point. And I love how it goes there. It's a film that goes, and it goes there in not the best, except I think I would give this a 4.5 star if I just didn't think it was done so brilliantly. Because there are some jokes that are thrown. There are some sexual assault jokes that are thrown in there, and sorry, I don't like those. Like, it's just like, I don't like, because like, I don't understand. Like, the sexual assault is the joke, and I just don't see like I don't see how that's funny. Like, it gives like, ooh, we're gonna push the envelope, so we're gonna make a joke about this. But it's like, did you ever stop to think, like, should we make a joke about this? Like, that's where like humor, like, I think when it comes to comedy, this might go on a tangent, but like, when it comes to comedy and like offensive comedy, it's just like, should you make the joke though? Like, are you just making the joke to be like, oh my God, I'll do it? But it's like, I don't get that. I don't get that. And I think it's childish. I think it's really childish. Being around kids and like, y'all, okay, this is going to be a tangent, but like, listen, kids will do something that's so stupid and utterly ridiculous, and you'll ask them, why did you do that? That's my number one question. I'm like, Why did you do that? And you know that with the one of, like, I guarantee 99.9% the thing they're gonna say is because I can. Cause I can't, and it's just like, just because you can do something doesn't mean you fucking should. Like, that is so stupid and it's childish. And there's a bunch of grown people who live like that. Like, they just do shit because they can. But it's like, why? I could go bash my head into that window over there, but like, because I can, but like that doesn't make it, like, it's stupid. And so yeah, I just don't get that when it comes to humor, and so I would dock it for that. But like everything else, the movie is done so, it's so good. It's so good. It is so absurd in the best way. It is just, it's so inspired, and I love it. I really really love that movie. Next we have Christmas Evil, which I gave 3.5 stars. Christmas Evil, I might have to go back and rewatch it because, like I said, when I was watching it, my laptop was like stopping and pausing, and I'm just like, why aren't you working? And so, like, when it was pausing, I was like just waiting for it to load. I started like scrolling on my phone and stuff, so like it kind of just distanced me from the movie. But I followed the plot. The plot is basically this man who, it kind of like steals from Michael Myers' playbook, and it's like he sees. Actually, did Michael? I don't know, but okay. So when he was a child, he found out Santa Claus wasn't real because his father was dressed as Santa Claus, and like him and his mama was getting it on. So he saw that, and I guess it kind of just like shattered something in his brain, and like he believes, like, he just wants Santa Claus to be real so bad for you, so he becomes Santa Claus. But an issue I have, I don't think we fully like, because he starts killing people, but I feel like we don't really see why he starts killing people. Like, it said that like he does it because he does it to the naughty people, but like I wanted a little more, like, why exactly does he have like an issue with like naughtiness? Like, where does that come from, you know? And so yeah, that didn't really make sense to me. But yeah, he kind of goes on like a killing spree, and he's a madman, and it's sort of sad in that sense because it's like he's obviously like just mentally ill. Like, he's crying and getting chased by a mob who's about to kill him. So it's just like, it's kind of sad. But yeah, I gave it 3.5 stars because I don't think, if I give something a 3 stars, that just means it's mid. Like, it hits the beats fine, it's a perfectly fine watch. But I think this is just a little bit better than fine. I had a little fun watching this, so I will give it that. And so this is the last thing I watched, but finally we're going to talk about Black Christmas, and I gave that 4.5 out of 5 stars. That movie was so creepy in a way that I just think, like, it was so well done because it kind of attempts to be a murder mystery, even though you kind of know who the killer is. Like, it's quite evident who the killer is, but it's still weird. Like, I think, like, when I talk about the use of shadows, when I was talking about the use of shadows earlier, like, it just works so well. Like, some of the shots is just terrifying. Like, that is so scary, and I have to give it points for that. Like, it is a pretty creepy film, and it just does that creep thing really really well, and I'm gonna give it points for that. And I really enjoyed watching that. I would watch again. I think I will at some point watch that reboot with that's like allegedly really really bad, but I have no issue with bad cinema as long as it doesn't piss me off. Like, a movie can be bad, but as long as I have fun. That's why I love Suicide Squad. Don't tell nobody, but Suicide Squad from 2016, I kind of like that movie. Like, I have fun watching it. Like, is it bad? Is it good? No, but like, it's not bad to the sense where I'm just like Dear Santa, that shit just pissed me off. Suicide Squad doesn't piss me off, and so as long as you don't piss me off, like, I'll give you a lot, honestly. So yeah. Let me run it again. Tree Revenge, 5 stars. Dear Santa, 1/2 star. Christmas Evil, 3.5 stars. Black Christmas, 4.5 stars. And Krampus, 4 stars. That is those are the movies we watched. Yeah, I'll come back to y'all when I watch something else. I think I am going to watch next Oscar frontrunner movies. I'm not sure if they're actually frontrunner movies, but I'll just watch a few that are like getting Oscar. I watch Oscar buzz movies, and so yeah, I think gonna do that. I just need to figure out what movies I want to watch, because y'all, I tried to watch Conclave, and maybe it's because I was distracted, so I might need to go back and watch. But I'm bored. I'm bored for like a mystery thriller movie. It is interesting because like I don't know that much about like Catholic, religion and stuff like that. So it's like interesting to see like the importance in like that, like Catholicism be like the backdrop of this mystery and this thriller. So that's interesting. But like I'm a little bored. I'm a little bored. So I might try to watch it again, and that'll be a part of that video. But yeah, I'm thinking about that. That is probably gonna be the next video y'all get from me. But yeah, that ends our watch of Christmas horror movies. And that concludes whatever day of Vlogmas this is. I'm filming this like not chronologically, so I'm not sure what day this is being uploaded, but whatever day this is, I will see y'all tomorrow for the next day of Vlogmas. Bye.